Greetings, y'all. It is Matt from the Green Arcade. I am back playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We are back here in Judith Plains, Montana, and finally got the silage price at a decent price. I've been sitting here watching this. It's been bad. The price got down to 206 up there at the animal dealer. It was at 210 for a long time in December. And it just never changed. I'm in January now, and I finally got the price up to 220. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell the silage. Yeah, we've got quite a bit of it. Go and look at the productions here. I had to turn everything off basically at both places. So we've got full harvester silo there and a full harvester silo there, and we've got a lot more to process. So we need to get going because harvest season's coming up for that stuff, and we're gonna need space to put it. Oh, turn the engine off, didn't I? Alright, let's do that. You know what? I forgot to put my earpiece in. That's why I can't tell. Let me grab my ear thing here. Put in, I have trouble remember doing this because a lot of times I play without the earpiece. Because I'll be like watching TV off to the side or something. There we go. Now I can hear my engine. Yay. Alright. So yeah, we've got the loan paid down too. I think we're down to... I don't remember. 1.5. We're down to 1.5 million. Did quite a few contracts. I did have some contracts pop up after the last video. In December, did some pretty big cultivating contracts, so we got those done. But right now we're gonna focus on selling this silage, getting it sold so we can pay more back. Still got a little bit of soybean straw left. I may go ahead and pick that up and sell it because the price is pretty good at the farmers market. So we're getting about $31,000 per load, which that equivalates to, you know, the price of a contract. So, but let's sell this silage. We're getting 50 grand for this right now. Probably a little, maybe a little over 50 grand. I didn't pay attention to that last time. I'll have to look. Or you know what? I can look right now. Hang on. Isn't that under harvest income? That's the only thing I think I've sold in January. Yeah, 52,000 right there, just above the green there. 52,916. I'll take it. Run a few loads like that, and we'll have that loan back down to $1 million. I haven't checked the contract list yet in January. Let's see. Hit the refresh button. I probably did them all. Can I hit? Well, I'd hit the clear button, but there's nothing really to clear. Okay, I don't think there's any in January. I guess I did all the ones that needed to be done right now. So I'll come back and check that again later. I would assume some would pop up probably in February. We're gonna have a nice payday. Ooh, turn. We're gonna have a nice payday in June when we sell the beans. We've got 1.2 million liters of soybeans. So we're gonna have a pretty nice payday coming up then. Let's do silage. Yeah, been picking up straw. Picked up straw down here south of the Blue Farm. I think I'm probably about past halfway done picking up the soybean straw in the big field down there, and then I've got a few more lines of straw down there in the southwest area, so I may go ahead and pick those up. I mean, at $31,000 per load, again, that's like doing a decent contract, so you just can't really pass it up. I do think I'm going to move the soybean operation up north though. Just driving to some of the southern sell points is kind of ridiculous. We have the animal dealer up here. We have the farmer's market up here. So I think it just makes sense to move the soybean fields kind of up here, up this way. And really, the only really sell point down there is the Montana place, and the prices. I mean, it depends. It's always different, but that place is kind of hard to get to. Whereas the animal dealer, you just swoop in there, sell it. Go to the farmer's market, swoop in there, sell it. The Montana hay place or whatever it's called, you have to go all the way down there, cross the bridge, and then if you go the legit route, you have to go all the way through town, go around to the other side of town, take another road that kind of backtracks back around to the place. Or you can go the way I've been going, which is, we bought the field there between the two bridges down south, and I just take that field road and go into the bridge and get to it. It's kind of hard to get to though, so it makes sense to move the soybean operation up here. Majority of it. And then down south, what will we do down there? I might move. You know what? We could do like a cotton operation down there, or keep corn down there. Corn is not bad down there. I would just have to build one of those. What do we call that thing? The refinery. Yeah. I just have to build a refinery down there, which wouldn't be too bad. I think we've got that place. I think we can turn everything back on there. So we've got alfalfa in there, we've got clover, and we've got chaff. We don't have any grass in there. So I've got that place going again. I'm going to go back to the red farm this time and start emptying it so we can get it kind of going again, get it processing again. So if you didn't see the last video, we talked about the update to this map. We still don't have any, as of this recording, which it's Friday morning when I'm recording this, and it's actually coming out. This video is actually coming out today. Yesterday's video, I actually recorded it yesterday, and it came out yesterday. So I'm not like a day or two ahead anymore. I'm legit recording these on the day they're coming out. But as of right now, Friday morning, July, what is it, the 18th today? Yeah. There has been no word from DJ. The last time we heard from him was literally a month ago today. June 18th was the last time we heard from DJ. Any word on like the update or the new map that he's working on, and I assume that's probably what he's doing. He's probably working on that new map. He's probably just dove right into that project, and I don't blame him. I look forward to seeing, his new maps. But I want to see the update for Judith Plains. I'm really invested in this. But if you didn't see the last video, I did set a date. The date, it's kind of like the windmill in Back to the Future 3. It's the point of no return. If we have not heard anything from Mr. DJ about the update by August 1st, so that'll be the last Friday in, well, this year. It'll be the last Friday in July. That's what I was trying to say. Which will be, what, 2 weeks from today, I think? Yeah. If we have not heard anything about the update then, we're just gonna go. I'm pressing the button. Pressing the go button. We're just gonna go. No restrictions. We're gonna start buying some of these plains lands, or common lands, as some people have referred it to. We are going to start buying some of these areas and working on logging, working on field expansion, working on field merging. So I think we want to start probably with that northwest area over there because it's cheaper. It's 4.4 million. Now this other area over here is 4.8 million. So I say we need to get that one too. That needs to be like the next one. So I don't know how much money we're going to make from our 1.2 million liters of soybeans. But if we make a lot, we might go ahead and buy that second one. The Northwest and the Northeast. I'm really looking forward more probably to the Northeast one. Because, well, A, it's got more trees over there. And as many of you know, I don't mind doing trees. Plus, we'll get a lot of grass added onto that too. So, a lot of areas we can clear out and make new fields. Like new fields. Where there's a lot of trees standing. We can make new fields out of it. Looking forward to it. It's Dr. Pepper time, guys. You missed it. I already cracked it open. I only do that really on the streams. And I don't... The only reason I do it there is because we're live over there. I cracked this baby open before I started recording. So, good to go. I'm fully fueled. We'll sell a couple of loads from the other one here and get it rolling again. And then I'm just gonna keep on going. Keep on selling. Keep on moving with Twix. That used to be the Twix campaign slogan back in the 80s. Keep on moving with Twix. I miss the 80s, man. 80s, 90s. It was the best time. Best time to be alive. You guys, you don't know. It was the best. We had Blockbuster videos everywhere. Toys R Us was still a thing. Oh, it was just a great time, man. Music was better. Movies were better, in my opinion. I mean, I've seen a lot of reviews on a lot of the more recent movies. Like the new Superman. I don't know how to feel about it. To me, it's like... Okay, it's a new Superman. I've heard it's better than... What was the other one that came out a few years ago? Was it Man of Steel? I've heard it's better than that one. Man of Steel was... is okay. So, I don't know. I'll pass judgment right now until I actually see the movie. But, let me just say this, and I'm going to state this for the fact. Christopher Reeves is Superman. I mean, there's no doubt. It's just like, Michael Keaton, that was his name, right? Yep, is Batman. There's no question, no ifs, ands, or buts, you know. To me, those will always be... Michael Keaton will always be Batman. Christopher Reeves will always be Superman. Who else was there? Batman, let's see. Batman, Superman. I'm trying to remember my DC universe. Was it Linda Carter? What was her name? I can't remember. The Wonder Woman. She will always be Wonder Woman. Although, you know, Gal Gadot, she was pretty hot. But, you know, Linda Carter. Was it Linda Carter? Is that what I said? I'm really racking my brain here. And this shows you, you know, how much I've aged a little bit, because I can't remember my favorite superhero names. Lou Ferrigno will be the Incredible Hulk. I'm really diving deep now. Some of these weren't even from my time. Some of these were like from the 70s. Even Christopher Reeves, you know. But I grew up watching these people. This is what we had. You know, a lot of it was made in the 70s, but you grew up in the 80s and 90s. You watched Linda Carter. Is it Linda Carter? That doesn't seem right. Lydia Carter. No, I think it's Linda. I'm going to have to Google that. Turn this thing on before I forget. Oh, y'all know who I'm talking about. Was it even Carter? Boy, I don't know. I'm gonna have to Google that. And then let's see, who else was there? Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. We didn't have... I mean, Jack Nicholson, you know, he was a Joker, but I'm thinking like the Justice League type people. We really didn't have an Aquaman, or what was the other one? What was the Machine Guy? For Machine Guys, we had the Terminator and we had Johnny Five. You know, number 5. That's who we had. We didn't. I don't remember there being. I don't even remember the character's name. No, we didn't have that one. We did have a Flash back in the early 90s. We had a Flash, and then we had... That was around the same time as the New Adventures... What was it called? The New Adventures of Lois and Superman, or Superman and Lois, or something like that. Where Dean Cain was Superman, and Harry... Was it Hatcher? Was Lois Lane? Back in the day. That was in the 90s. Early 90s, I think. Flash didn't last long, though. I don't think it lasted as long as the Superman and Lois one. New Adventures, I think it was Lois and Superman. They gave Lois front billing on that one. Now, with all respects, you know, we'll go back to Batman here. With all respects to Batman, Michael Keaton will always be Batman for me. I mean, the Batman and Batman Returns, those movies, you know, those will always be... He will always be Batman for me. But I know some people will say, well, what about Adam West? You know, yeah, he was the first one, I think. But, or an earlier one. But I have to give respects to the Christian Bale Batman series. The first Batman Begins, that was good. The Dark Knight. It's very rare that you have sequels that are better than the first. I think The Dark Knight is one of those rare instances where the sequel was better than the first. That was a great movie. Now, what was the third one called? The Dark Knight Returns or something like that? That one wasn't as great. I think the third one was probably like, it belonged in third place. I would put the second one in first place and then the first one in second place. Kind of swap those around. But yeah, great trilogy there. I think they ended it when they should have ended it, though. I think the Bane character probably did it for me. My thing is like, in my years when I watched the Bane character, he was in with Poison Ivy. And they didn't really bring Poison Ivy into the movie. I don't remember Poison Ivy being in Batman Returns or The Dark Knight Returns. I do not remember her being in there. I don't think they ever brought that character. They didn't bring that character or Mr. Freeze into that series. Or the Riddler. You know, you had a lot of Batman characters back then. You had the Joker, you had Poison Ivy, you had the Riddler, you had the Penguin, you had Bane. They didn't bring a lot of those characters in. They brought Bane in, but they didn't bring a lot of the other ones in there. And I know some of those characters came from the other movies with Val Kilmer as Batman, and then you had George Clooney as Batman. I'm just going to label this video the Batman Talk. Selling silage and Batman Talk. This might be the last load from here, last full load. Dude, I remember when I rode the Batman ride for the first time in St. Louis. St. Louis Six Flags. Great time. Rode the Batman ride. It's one of those roller coasters where you're literally, your legs are hanging, and you're sitting in a seat and your legs just kind of dangle below you. Great ride. Great ride. Great park too. The Ninja gave me whiplash. There was a roller coaster called the Ninja. Gave me whiplash. It really hurt my neck. Oh man, so bad. You had to like wear like a head brace after that, or a neck brace after that. There were some other good rides though. They had Mr. Freeze and the Boss, and that's probably all changed now. Oh yeah, I bought another trailer. I don't know if I said that or not. Bought that trailer. That's a dedicated trailer. I think it's actually got a load of chaff in it. Bought that to run behind the deer forage harvester, so that I can still use this one to transport silage and stuff. So bought that next additional trailer there. And as far as the other equipment, I don't know what I've got out there. I've got stuff everywhere out there. I've got the one planter. I'm thinking about selling the Tempo K24. I've thought about selling it and probably will at some point, but I haven't done it yet. There's some other good planters that we've got from Mr. Stevie that are nice. Whoa, almost lost that. But yeah, might end up selling that. That'll be some good money back though. Still waiting on something good to go on sale. I'm waiting for a class 10 or 11 combine. That's not one that I'm really in the market for. Really want a Mr. Stevie combine. That's kind of what I'm waiting for, and I haven't seen one yet. Still waiting. Time is coming. We gotta watch February when February pops up, because they will most likely plant some other fields in cotton. We'll see what they do. And then when April rolls around, we should have plenty of contracts to do. I'm hoping there will be some in between now and then, but April seems to be the month. There's 3 key months in Farming Simulator, and it doesn't matter whether you're playing on 1 day season or 1 day months, or if you've got your month set to 3 days like I do. Then somebody asked in one of the streams why I had my months set to 3 days. I do that because most of the time it's just me. I'm the one kind of pretty much doing almost everything. Phil came in the last stream we had. He was rocking and rolling on contracts. Old man comes in sometimes. I think he should be coming in on Sundays now. I know he's been busy. They had a big issue with the flood, and he had to do some work on his basement and stuff. So I know he's probably been busy doing that stuff. Haven't seen him in a minute, but for the most part, when I'm doing videos like this or in the downtime, when I'm not streaming or recording, it's just me. So I need a little extra time to do that stuff. Speaking of that, I've got that thing back on that. There we go. Always hit the button when I'm fast timing, trying to get the prices to do better. That doesn't really work. Really, you have to go almost into the next month to make it kind of roll over. But when I come off of fast time, I just press on the keyboard. It's 8 and 7. I'll just press 7 until I don't even look at it anymore. I'll just press 7 and I'll just like 7. So I always try to remember to stop on 1, but if you keep hitting 7, it goes down to 0.5. And I need to keep it on 1. Try to keep it on the real time. Wish there were a way I could keep it. I wish there were a way, and I know there's a mod out there for this, but I need to see how that works. Wish there were a way I could sync it with in-life real time, but if I did that, the only problem there, and that's probably why I don't use that mod, is if I did have it set to real time, it would always be dark. because as of right now, it's early morning. I'm recording this. It's pitch black outside. I don't want to farm in the dark. Who wants to farm in the dark? Nobody. Not even the farmers want to farm in the dark. Sometimes they have to, and sometimes we do. But who wants to farm? Who wants to play Farming Simulator in the dark? Maybe that should be the best thing to say. Who wants to play Farming Simulator in the dark? No, you need light, man. It's too dark. Plus, you guys can't see it when I record these videos. It's too dark to do anything. Alright, let's roll back down to the place. Whoa, hello. Alright. But yeah, you see this tree line over here? On, not this side, but the other side of the creek over there? There's quite a bit of land. Some of it slopes down, but there's a lot that doesn't slope down. We clear out a lot of those trees and we can make a nice size, I don't know, grass field, alfalfa field, something over there. Lot of area over there to clear out those trees and plow up. So yeah, looking forward to it. August 1st. That's going to be our, I hate to say the word deadline, but that's going to be the date that we are setting in stone pretty much to have the update. And again, the only reason I'm waiting for the update is if it requires a new save. Be nice if it didn't require a new save, but I have a feeling if it's taken this long, maybe, and it just depends on the update, it might not require a new save. That would be nice. If it doesn't require a new save, we'll just go ahead and update. But hopefully we'll hear something. Hopefully we'll hear something this weekend or maybe next weekend. The weekend after that, it's game on. It's gonna be time. Come on, hit 500. I want to do 1 million. I want to get down to 1 million in this video. 1 million. That's the goal. 500. Woo! Finances. Yep, 500,000. So we can pay back another 500. We can get it down to 1 million now. Pay that loan off. And then I'm going to try not to take out any more loan. Still wish I had the button where I could select what I want to pay off. $1 million. We have $18,000 in our pocket. Or in the bank, I guess I should say. But we're down to 1 million. Woohoo! Alright, so I'm going to keep selling. I think I've got some more silage. Not very much more. Probably a couple more loads. And then some. And then we're still processing the silage, so we're going to have more. I'm going to keep selling the silage. I'm going to go and try to finish picking up what soybean straw I am going to pick up. And then hopefully get our loan fully paid off. That's the thing. I am going to watch the sales. There's nothing on sale right now, so maybe the January 2nd, January 3rd, there might be something. We'll hopefully see that on Saturday morning. So if you don't watch the Twitch streams, come over on Twitch. Watch us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/thegrainarcade. 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. So that would be 8 a.m. Eastern Time if you're on Eastern Time. Don't ask me what that is. Let's see. It's 2 hours for Pacific. What is it? 1 hour for Mountain Time? It's always different. I never can remember that. So that would be 7. It says 7 a.m. Central Time. So that'd be. Is that right? Is that 5 a.m. Pacific? Okay, you guys on the Pacific Coast, if you're watching, You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. if you don't want to. I mean, it's a Saturday morning, unless you're already up watching Saturday morning cartoons, which I don't think are a thing anymore. Yeah, you don't have to get up that early if you don't want to. Not at 5 a.m. I wouldn't ask anybody to get up 5 a.m. Sometimes I start at 6 a.m. or something like that. Then it'd be 4 a.m. for you guys. And if you wake up at 4 a.m. to watch me, that's kind of crazy. But do invite you out. I'll be streaming until noon Central Time. So that would be 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That would be, 10 a.m. Pacific Time? So if you're not up by 10 a.m. and watching me, you really should be. You need to get up by 10 a.m. on Saturday. I mean, it's 10 a.m. It's time to start the day, you know. And then John will start streaming right after me. So go check out his channel too. Twitch.tv/PumaPlow. And usually we join him for that. You know what? I need to go back down to the blue farm, don't I? That's where all the silage is. So, until the next time, guys, we'll see you Saturday morning live on Twitch. Make sure you hit the subscribe button here as well. Follow over there, subscribe here. Then you'll know when we do all the new videos and stuff. Until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one.